So today's topic is I am very curious about this new tech product that is the Steam Machine. I mean, the main question the internet asks is basically, who the heck is this console PC hybrid thing actually for? And I would say, surprisingly, I think maybe me? Yeah. Hey, Zempuck here. So let me start off by saying, honestly, I don't think I'm the ideal audience for, well, a lot of stuff, right? Because I'm just not that big of a consumerist. A lot of major product categories are just not my jam. And of those, I would include, homes to be renovated, or motor vehicles in general, or interior decor. And usually I'd even add onto that new technology. So what I'm trying to say is, as a matter of principle, I'm not a fan of giant purchases, the kind that many people are into because, they want to flex in front of their peers, right? We've all met those people who want the latest and greatest. I'm not that guy, not even on my biggest hobby, which is video games, right? I didn't even get a Switch or a PS5 until more than 3 years have passed for either of those. So then why the heck am I talking about the Steam Machine? Oh, I guess I've gone out on a terrible tangent so far. For those who don't know, this is basically what a Steam Machine is. It's technically a PC, a small factor PC, pretty tiny PC shaped like a cube, but form aside, it's optimized to be a console-like experience for gaming. Sure, you can use it as a PC if you want, but it's mostly a competitor against Sony and Nintendo and Xbox or whatever, right? But here's the kicker. This machine's performance is more comparable to a PS5, and the PS5 is $600. Well, this thing is, in 2026, 4 years afterwards, it's over $1,000. So wow, that looks like a terrible deal. All the internet doubters are popping out of the woodworks, and the big question they pose really is, who would buy this? Well, that's where my rant will be about today, and why I think, well, I am kind of in that sweet spot. Okay, anyway. If you enjoy some random rants from a dude with no production skills, clearly like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever. I'll be good regardless, because I just do these for funsies. Hit that bell icon. I don't know where that is, but I'm asking you guys to do it because I heard other people say that on the platform. Yeah, that's me, casual hypocrite on a rather minor internet detail. So first, let's address the big thing that people don't like, which is the price. More than a G. Is that a problem? Sure. On a superficial level, do I think it's higher than it could have been? Absolutely. Especially in this case compared to consoles, right? However, here's where I have to show my privilege because I am more or less immune to pricing, right? I am retired early, after all. My entertainment budget is technically unlimited because I don't really waste money on other stuff. And also, generally, I think gaming is pretty cheap as a hobby. So sure, $1,000 for a console, that's not even the best console, isn't a great deal, but it also wouldn't affect my lifestyle even a little bit, right? And come on, it's the year 2026, my investments are actually doing great. Fingers crossed, I get it, markets could shift at any moment, so I could feel less flush in a few months. But that's not where we're at in the middle of 2026. I do feel really flush right now. So yeah, whole thousand, while not cheap, also is much less of a concern to me personally than someone who's living paycheck to paycheck, right? In the grand scheme of things, I do think this is only slightly overpriced. It is overpriced, but if I compare it even to a PC of similar gaming capabilities, let's be clear. I, as a layman who doesn't want to be, making PCs or whatever, I definitely couldn't achieve what the Steam Machine is capable of. Full stop. Second point, I do value convenience over probably any other element in a gaming PC. I just do not want to be dealing with changing settings at all, if possible. So this is where someone would argue, isn't that why people love console gaming over PC, right? If you like convenience over other elements, just stick with, PlayStation or Xbox or Switches, right? Problem here is I'd absolutely hate that even with Sony, the gaming company I've stuck with most of my adult life, they're making it so that I have to pay to play online. What? I already pay for an internet service provider. Why would I pay a gaming company on top of that for the same service? Okay, so I have canceled my paid PSN membership for that reason. Okay, I'm not going back. Think about this reality. That is as if, say you get your physical mail, right, from the post office, because they're the government. You get that at home. But suddenly, in order to get your packages from other carriers, such as UPS or FedEx, you will have to pay again to get packages. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm not doing that. Never. A side reason is even simpler. Console companies are more uptight about what games or mods are allowed. AKA, I like the Wild West of PC modding scene. The idea of it, anyway. I just don't want to deal with the PC settings, all that kind of playing around the settings part of it. Plug and play would be ideal, and that's what the Steam machine provides. Finally, one of the big knocks on Steam machines is that it's really not more powerful than a PS5. So that lack of power, does that bother me? No, I don't need top-of-the-line power. Not now, not ever. Because tech changes literally every single year, not month. Having the best lasts, well, no real time, right? It's like when people buy housing, okay? Some people really care about new construction. But to me, that's like the worst idea, because that newness lasts until exactly when anyone moves in or buys it. So I think it's fake. So do I really care that this machine isn't as powerful in some instances as the PS5? So what? I barely have any games that really stretches the power of the PS5 right now. I was actually okay with the PS4. The difference is that a standardized gaming PC that's actually backed by a well-known and trusted company like Valve. I am no tech head. I only knew that fact because I already own a Steam Deck. I love my Steam Deck, and I love, oh my god, their customer service so far. That has given me a level of faith that I can't say I have with Sony, a company that I've been buying products for 20 years. Even if it's for a similar or even identically performing product, okay, I would pick Valve's over Sony's at this point. Now, that's definitely a statement that I could not have imagined making even, one generation of hardware ago, right? So like 5 years ago even. So in conclusion, is a Steam machine a good value, aka is it a deal in my estimation? No, not really. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody who may only have a single gaming machine. But for me personally, who is rich enough to indulge, who knows he values ease of use over raw power, who understands how strange and out there PC gaming can be, and that's a positive for me, then maybe it's not that big of a deal that it has to be written off either, right? To be fair, am I trying to buy the Steam machine right this second though? Actually, no. See, because when I go and try to buy it, I can't. It puts me on a wait list because the supply is just that low. Nothing I can do about that, but I would love to buy it when it's just a regular product, right? Deal or no deal, at the current price that they're setting it at. I don't need to sale even, okay? Am I insane or wasteful? Feel free to yell at me below in the comments. Until next time, cheers. A la prochaine.